Hi and welcome back to Base Gear TV with me, Big Jim.
And me, Vic.
And excuse the mic in front of my face. I forgot my microphone that we normally wear. Brilliant. And moving on.
Yep.
Today we're looking at a fantastic bass made by a company called Eve. This is their Pro Bass range. They do a couple of different ranges. The Pro Bass is got a bolt-on construction. And normally hasn't got a
exotic top.
Exotic top, yeah, thank you, that's the word. Whereas the Elite range of basses are bolt-on, are neck through, and have exotic tops, and basically there's more options.
Okay, so it's more custom.
Absolutely, it's more custom, and you can have all different pickups, etc.
Oh, nice.
Same with the Pro bass range if you want it.
Oh, okay. But you are limited to only bolt-on?
You are limited to bolt-on on this. And they generally come in 4 or 5 strings.
Okay, that sounds great. That's just what you want.
And I don't know, I'm sure Eve will build you a 6-string if you want, Pro Bass.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in the pipeline for Douglas to be doing them just yet. But
absolutely, not entirely sure, but we'll see.
Yeah, if the demand's there, I'm pretty sure he'll
Absolutely. Obviously, the first thing about this bass is it's not your average shape.
Yeah, it is a little bit
out there.
Yeah.
But what that does, it creates a bass which is different to all of your other basses.
True, very true.
And one fantastic thing about this bass is it's so light.
They are, yes.
There's nothing
I did notice
to it.
that. And it's very thin as well.
It's thin. It's the same width as a Gibson SG.
Okay, right.
Which is thin for a bass, especially. And what we've got here is slightly flamed all the wings, which they look absolutely lovely with that flame on it.
Yeah, it does actually, you're right.
And a Swamp Ash tone block centrepiece.
Right, so is that to give you the benefits?
That's all your tones coming from that centrepiece.
Yeah.
And you've got that, obviously Swamp Ash, you've got that really nice mid-punch with it.
Okay, and then the softens it out a bit and mellows it.
Absolutely, there's a couple of different schools. Some people say the wings don't affect the tone at all, where some people do. So it's very much how you perceive your instruments.
Exactly.
I'm sure there's going to be arguments on this for many a year to come.
Precisely, mate.
On this one, we've got, just looking at the front, we've got Eve soap bars, a Spectre bridge, and Eve styled tone pump preamp.
Right.
Now the brilliant thing about this preamp is you've got series and parallel. So series if the knobs are up,
right,
and series if they're pushed in.
And you could do that individual pickup. Yeah.
You do that for each pickup. So you've got 2 volumes.
Loads.
Treble and bass.
Loads of tonal options going on.
Absolutely.
Do we have so what have we got EQ wise?
EQ wise, we've got volume.
Yep.
Treble and bass.
Okay.
Or bass and treble. I can't exactly remember which one it is.
So it's a 2-band EQ.
2-band EQ, like a tone pump style.
Okay.
But with the added extra, obviously, of the extra volume instead of pan, and also series parallel, which is a really nice touch. And putting them both in series does lift it slightly. Yeah,
you're going to get a more full-on tone, really.
Absolutely.
More pronounced mids going on here.
Absolutely. And if we switch over, obviously you've got a rosewood board on there with a brass nut.
How many frets are we looking at, Jim?
We've got 24 frets on here.
Lovely.
And what Douglas Dove does
Douglas
does with all his basses is puts this little bit on the end with some abalone.
Oh, lovely.
Just nice little touches like that.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
One thing also to add is the neck is set really flush into the body.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you can see that, but the fingerboard is just above the body. I mean,
really low action.
Really low action. This is a super quick bass. Also, it comes with Schala locks.
Brilliant.
Strap locks.
Yep. So
on the back here, we've got a cherry.
A nice choice of wood.
Absolutely. This is a 2-piece cherry neck. And it's really nice. It's really quick. It matches the rosewood tonally beautifully.
Right.
And we've got 4 bolts on the back here. And what's fantastic about all the Eves is the carving on them, so they're all handmade.
It's fantastic, I have to say.
And this carving is absolutely fantastic, especially around the neck joint.
Yeah, I can see, because that's almost like, we were talking about the carvings.
Heels, yeah.
The heel joint, yeah. You can really get up high there.
Absolutely. I mean, if I obviously this bass is active only, so obviously it does require one 9-volt PPI or PP3, one of them two.
Or a 9-volt battery to use.
9-volt batteries. And it's absolutely fantastic tonally and playability wise. If I've got both volumes on full and the EQ is centre dented.
Okay.
So just give you a quick sound example.
Yep, brilliant.
So that's your nice all-round response as well.
Sorry, was that parallel?
That's both in parallel.
Both in parallel and the EQ flat?
It's flat, totally flat.
Okay.
Also, just to add, we are using an FM cable into a
Dual Monique.
dual Monique back mount for
DI.
Yeah, just for DI. And we're using a Mark bass just through a Phil Jones 4B, just so we can hear it, so we know that there's sound coming out of it.
Yeah, we're using the Mark bass as the power section.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
And now, if I just... We're still in parallel now with everything centre dented.
Let's bring it up to series.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not? Let's just hear the quick...
With both on series?
Yep.
So it does lift it.
Yes, definitely.
It does lift it nicely.
It's a very obvious difference between series and parallel.
Absolutely. And the brilliant thing is, let's just have the front pickup on series and the back wig on parallel.
Yep.
Changed it slightly.
Yeah, there's a softness added to the tone, if you will. You
Absolutely.
still had that the tone of the instrument there, but it's softened it with a bit of bite. So nice.
Absolutely. And let's do reverse now.
Okay.
So the front one's in parallel and the rear one's in series. Just lifts that mid slightly.
To me, that was
Just 'cause of
bordering
where the
on
pickup
P,
is.
bordering on P bassy, but with a touch of a jazz in there.
Absolutely,
Bit of
because
bite.
obviously you're focusing more on the rear pickup.
Mm.
So you're lifting that to give that that
Ah,
where
sorry.
the jazz would be.
I thought it was the other way round
No.
for a second. Ah, it sounded very P bassy to me.
Really?
Yeah, it's probably because of the neck running in series parallels.
Parallel. Yeah. So if I take, they're both back and parallel, and if I take the rear pickup totally out, so I've just got the front one on, still in series, still in
Parallel.
parallel, thank you,
Yeah.
and the EQ is still centre dented.
Okay, let's hear that one.
So there, I mean, you can really hear the ash coming out.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I see what you mean. They're adding that little snap to that.
Absolutely. And still the EQ centre dented.
We haven't touched that yet.
No, and the front pickup off and the rear pickup on.
Yeah.
Rear pickup.
Yeah,
you can tell it
it's
instantly.
that tone, isn't it? It definitely is.
So, I mean, my favourite, I played around with this bass for a bit, is both pickups on series
Mm-hmm.
and just boosting. Just boosting that treble slightly.
Okay.
Keep the bass centre dented.
Right. Okay. Let's hear it. Yeah, I see.
And
What
that's
you
just
mean.
giving you that tiny bit more aggression.
Hmm.
But if you want, you can dial it back.
Yes, I know what you mean. It had enough bass. it felt like
Absolutely.
there.
And
And what's it like with a bit of bass boost, Jim?
well, with the treble still boosted.
Yep. Let's just hear it with a bit more
Just
bass.
boosted that. Literally, I've only boosted them by literally one.
Oh, okay. That's a really big sound.
That's a big tone.
Yeah.
Really big tone.
It's a very powerful EQ you're working with here.
Absolutely. I mean, we've still got 34-inch scale length
Mm.
and absolutely fantastic bass. I mean,
It
there's
balances.
nothing there. It balances absolutely beautifully.
Right.
Also, something to add, unusually, the strap button comes over the 12th fret, as
Right.
opposed to just in front or just behind, which a lot of basses naturally do, and some of them go to the 13th fret
Right. Okay.
as well. So it sits slightly further forward,
Okay.
but when it's on the strap, but you've still got that ample room, and wherever you put this bass on the strap, it will stay there unless you physically move it.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. So you can just forget about it when it's on the strap.
Absolutely. I mean, for me, this bass will do everything.
Right,
If I put everything back to centre dented.
It's time to hear some slap on it, I'm afraid. You were saying it's a fast bass.
It is unusually fast bass.
Yes.
Absolutely. Tiny bit of slap. I'm sorry about this.
Yeah. I think you can go faster than that. And that was easy.
Apologise, sorry.
That seemed easy though.
It's the end of the day. We're knackered. We're absolutely shattered. It's about, 7 o'clock?
Yeah, I know.
And we're absolutely shattered.
But I personally had a go on this a few hours ago, and was tapping on it, and it was a dream.
Absolutely.
So this bass really is a versatile instrument for what the genres you like to play. It really does cover a lot.
Anything, absolutely any genre at all.
And it's so easy to play.
Yeah.
Under the left hand, you almost start being able to do things you never thought you could do, because it's that
Exactly.
easy.
Exactly.
It's one of those instruments you pick up and you're so comfortable playing it, you don't want to put it down.
No, absolutely, and it weighs absolutely nothing.
So
you don't even know you've got a bass on.
Douglas has done a fine job here. This bass is available to try here at Bass Gear, and we suggest you come down and give this fine instrument a play and see what we're talking about here.
And it's sub £1,000
Yes,
for a handmade instrument from not quite England, Scotland. They're trying to get away from us, so we'll go not quite England.
Delicate grounded, Jim.
So yeah, for a handmade instrument from the UK, I think it's safe to say UK.
Yeah. It's a lot of bass for the money.
Absolutely, fantastic bass. I don't really know what else there is to say about it other than
Come
down and try. Yes.
Yep.
Right. Well, I've been Jim. It's been Vic.
Yeah, maybe.
I hope so. And thank you for watching, and see you again.